Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to router a rounded profile on your bait. That was a little test subject, but I have 4 baits here. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. First thing I do is I draw out my pattern on my 1/2-inch balsa wood. All right, I cut it out. You can use a band saw or a scroll saw. Now, after we get this cut, I'm not even going to sand it. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just rough cutting them out. So cut them out to the best of your ability, and you'll get better as time goes by. And I apologize for my messy shop, but this ain't my normal bait making shop, but I'm working on another one. So, but what I do is I'll use this, and I'll use a router to round these edges. But I have my special stick here for routing. This is about 3 inches long, maybe 3.5 at best, with 2 little spikes in it. What these spikes are for is I can take this them spikes and I can stick it down in that wood, that balsa wood. And what that allows me to do is to hold this and spin this and move it on the top of that router, hands free. Now I don't have to worry about getting my fingers cut in a blade. So now what I'm going to do is demonstrate how I use this to router my edges. So guys, again, like I was saying, please excuse my mess of a shop. I got a little projects going on. But basically what we do is I'm gonna hold this here. I'll kick that router on, and I'll router that. I'll flip her around, ride that, and then pop that off, put it on this side, and I'll router this side. Now I'll go ahead and I'll demonstrate how to do this. And for anybody asking, this bit right here, that bit is a 1/4 inch. That's a 1/4 inch bit. All right, for anybody asking, 1/4 inch. So we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate routing this. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So guys, as you see, we rounded that edge over, 1/2 inch block. Now what I'm gonna do is change this handle to this side, and we'll do that other side for you. All right guys, got her changed over. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this side. All right guys, so I got this off of the router, and I'm sure you guys can see why I didn't even bother sanding it yet. I got a center line there now from the router bit, from me routing, but as you can see, this is symmetrical. Now all you have to do, and you can adjust your router so you don't even have to sand like this, and that line won't even be there. But now what I like to do is I'll take a piece of sandpaper and I'll just pop that off there. Just pop it real light, and then you'll have the curvature of your bait. And that there, whenever you sand this, you kind of sand these edges here so you don't have any hard lines on there, and then you can kind of adjust that tail to however you want it, and you can adjust the face. You sand over here just a tad, and then you're done. Guys, the sanding on this bait probably takes 30 seconds, if that. We'll go ahead and sand her up on camera for you and show you guys just how quick it is. All right guys, so I got a piece of 150 grit sandpaper here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this bait sanded. And I'm kind of using my finger for that curve right there. You can see I'm hitting that edge, so I don't have any hard lines on this bait. And I'll kind of clear out that tip. Hit this edge here. All right, there we go, guys. That there is our sanded bait, and I see a spot I don't like. Okay, that there's our sanded bait. This is sanded, this is routed. This here is ready to be sealed. So what you do, and what you can do before sealing, you see we got a, excuse me, we have a nice point to this bait. We have a nice back. I see something else I don't like. I just want to kind of adjust this back there. There we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got this nice and symmetrical. The body, the back is symmetrical. Our front tip symmetrical. All sides look the same. Now what you can do is these holes right here. A lot of people ask what you use for them holes. Well, you get you some balsa model putty, ultra light. Skim that on there and you seal it. Or you can take a dab of super glue, pop it on there, baking soda, wipe it off, and it'll seal them holes up for you fine. So after this process, all you have to do is dip it in your sanding sealer or whatever kind of sealer you like to use, and you have you a great looking bait. Pop your belly hole in there, and it's still flat-sided bait. So you could get you a lip slot, get your rear hook hanger, belly weight, front hook hanger, everything you need to do with this bait. But yeah, guys, I looked up on YouTube how to router these baits, and to be honest, I just couldn't really find any videos, so I figured I'd make a video just to show you guys how I do it. The router, so we took a piece of wood from a block to this. You guys can see we didn't sand any of these. I mean, look at that. We didn't sand them. We just put them straight to the router and pop the sandpaper on them. The router I use is a Avid Power cheap router. This router bit came with this router. Also, what came with this router was all of these router bits, with the exception of this one. I bought this one at Gilman's. This here is a smaller router bit for my thinner baits, and you can adjust them. You know, you can get different bit sizes. You want your router bit to be half the thickness of whatever thickness the bait you're making is. Okay, so if this is 1/2 inch, you want a half the thickness of that. Okay, but hey, that there is how you router a bait. Hope you guys found this video helpful. I know it wasn't very long, but I tried my best. I know the shop's dirty. I'll have a much cleaner shop whenever I get done with it. And hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, y'all.